Birth rates have plummeted across the Western world. In the UK, there are many factors involved in this. A struggling economy where food and home energy are increasingly unaffordable, and a housing market where pokey, crumbling, poorly insulated housing stock is grossly overpriced, and where the rental market has pretty much collapsed due to punitive regulations and taxes on landlords. Straightforwardly, if you can be working a 6-day week and still not be able to afford somewhere decent to live and a reasonable weekly food shop, then you're certainly not going to feel like you'll be able to give a baby the nurturing environment that it needs. Half of marriages in the UK end in divorce, as 70% of those divorces are instigated by women. So it'd be no surprise if men are somewhat reticent to have kids, as statistically they can't trust women to commit to the long-term partnership that's essential for raising a child. Children from one-parent families have been consistently shown to do far worse educationally and professionally than children from a stable two-parent household. This is all secondary to the fact that for several decades, girls in Marxist schools and universities have been warned off having kids, indoctrinated with the idea that being a full-time mother is not a worthy use of their faculties, somehow persuaded that they'll be much happier if they have a demanding, stressful full-time job, and then if they do have kids, dump them on childminders or grandparents to look after. They've been sold a lie, and a tragic tableau of modern times, ubiquitous everywhere you choose to look, is the haunted, childless woman in her 40s, destroyed by the realisation that she was conned out of a family. She prioritised her career, and now it's too late. And at the root of it all is greed. 30 years ago, a family would have one income. The man would go to work, the woman would look after the kids, and that one income would pay the mortgage, pay for holidays. It was plenty. Now in a family, the father works full-time, the mother works full-time, and yet the combined income still isn't enough for a good quality of life. And now there are two people paying income tax, when there used to be only one, so it's a double win for our thieving governments. In addition to that, we're quite clearly living in an age of self-absorption, a culture that encourages people to do what they want to do and be who they want to be. Well, that's not how society works. For society to function effectively, we all have to make compromises about who we are and the way we choose to live. We decide what's most important to us, and we make concessions on everything else in order to be a responsible member of society, to make a valuable social contribution. But you try explaining that to anyone under 30, their eyes glaze over and they start dribbling down themselves because their brains can't process it. It's a contradiction of everything they've been taught by our hard-left cultural establishment, whilst their parents dismally neglected their responsibilities. Please do like and subscribe, and for early access to all my content, support me on Patreon, or contribute to my PayPal by following the links below this video. This channel only exists with your support, so please do contribute what you can. Thanks for watching.